However, I cannot say with certainty that she is lying. I'm so sorry to have caused you all so much trouble. As long as you're telling the truth, there's no need to apologize. That's right, don't sweat it, Kate. Thank you very much. Edgeworth. Here, take this picture. Do what you want with it. Dover Sherbert Salon updated. Oh, hey, buddy. Meddling fools still haven't given up yet, have you? I need to look at this fucking salon photo. What's the difference? Other than the cord. Well, and the fucking machine's gone. There's no way she unplugged it that far. Like, that's insane. There's no accidentally unplugging it like that. So, obviously she did it intentionally. Fucking meme. The problem is the thingy's gone. Which I feel is important here. Still salty though. That's what's weird. I'll think about it. I don't think she did it though. I would like to think so. No matter how long you wait, I have no intention of allowing a defense attorney to investigate. No matter. If we can't investigate, we'll find the truth through some other method. Always ready with a comeback. Well, do try your best. Excuse me, Monsignor von Karma? The truth is, it was I who melted the ice sculptures in Monsignor Dover's room. What? What's the meaning of this, you clod? I'm truly sorry, both you and Gustavia. Do not be concerned about me. Sir von Karma has already recognized I had no hand in this act. That reminds me. Why did you enter Mr. Dover's room, Mr. Gustavia? Yeah, about that. Let's not talk about that one. Well, that was because... Silence, ignoramus, you are not to give that attorney the tiniest hint of information. Catherine Hall, you're coming with me. You're under suspicion of being complicit in the murder. No. I shall be interrogating you personally. You best prepare yourself. Farewell. Please wait, I still have some questions I want to ask her. I do not care for your sorry plight in the least. Bad, Gustavia. Well, I'm at it. You as well, scones. I have plenty of questions for you all. Understood. Fee. While I'm at it, he says, the nerve. Slap her ass as she goes by. He just took everyone away with him. Yes, even if we stay here, I don't think we'll be able to investigate any further today. Let's take our leave for now. It has already grown rather late. I hope the snow has stopped by now. Sounds good. I'm starving anyway. Let's stop somewhere for hamburgers then, before my stomach joins the chorus. You can't find an empty stomach after all. We'll need to report back to Mr. Master with our findings first thing tomorrow. To be continued. I mean, Von Karma obviously knows. That dude is totally in on it. They don't say literally anything. Super guilty. Oh, hey, Catherine. Merry fucking Christmas. Huh? What are you doing here, Kate? Oh, Mr. Shields, Mr. Edgeworth. Allow me to apologize once again for all the trouble I caused you yesterday. Miss Hall looks a bit tired. Has Von Karma finished interrogating you? Yes, aside from what happened to the ice sculptures, I was not at fault for anything else. Are you also here to meet with Master Jeff, Kate? Yes. I'm worried about how he's holding up. Wow, you don't look like Master Jeff. Detective Bad, why are you here? I just happen to be here. I'll be heading to the crime scene soon, too. I don't think that's a place that people happen to be, though. Jesus. Hello. Master Jeff, what happened to you? Oh no, Monsignor Master, why do you look so poor? I didn't get much sleep last night. The tribulation known as questioning was rather harsh. I'm just a little exhausted. They didn't let you sleep. Even for an interrogation, that's going too far, Detective Bad. The detective in charge of the initial investigation was also in charge of the interrogation. I don't like Von Karma's methods, but this was all I could do. He was the one who brought me here. It seems I was supposed to be interrogated for a little bit longer, though. Seems that Detective Bad is looking out for Mr. Master in his own way. We shall, so shall we inform Mr. Master about what happened yesterday, Raymond? Yes, sir, I got all my memos right here. Mr. Master, I'd like to inform you about yesterday's investigation. Jesus, this dude's aged like 20 years in fucking one day. Crazy. Yes, thank you very much. Please go ahead. Mr. Jeff, it's almost like your spirit's gone. My sugar levels are low, so I might not seem like my usual energetic self. Monsignor Master, do we have anything that we can give him to give his spirits and his glucose a boost? Yes. I fucking care about my clients first. Oh, these chocolates. Are you giving them to me? Those chocolates are... If possible, I would like to give them to you immediately. But it's against the rules to give anything to the suspects in the detention center. Oh, I see. Regrettably, if those are the rules, then there's nothing we can do about it. Are you sure there's no way we can give them to him? Detective Bad looks like he noticed what we're trying to ask of him. Huh. I'll inspect the chocolates. And if there are no problems, I'll think about it. Detective Bad, thank you very much. Alright, I knew we could count on you, Detective Bad. I'm truly in your debt. We're right here. Take it. Thank you very much. Not a word to anyone else. It would cause problems for me later. Yes, of course. I apologize for making you go through so much trouble. Now I shall partake in eating these delicious delights at once. Sorry for asking you to do something so dangerous, Detective Bad. I only did what I wanted to do. Why can't you just be honest here, Detective? Thank you. Oh, how sweet. It's like I've come back to life. Oh, did Kate make these chocolates? Yes, sir, I did. How's it taste? My hair transforms! Melts in your mouth. Not in your hand. Sweet chocolates melting in my mouth. So sweet, so divine. Thank you for the tasty treat. Ho ho! They've been misshapen, but so sweet and delicious. Thank you. I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. And above all, it helped you regain your spirit. Thank you for your concern. The food they serve here has been absolutely tasteless. And combined with the lack of sleep, I was thoroughly exhausted. Is the food here really that bad? Just salt, beef stew. Beef and stew. Your average prison fare. It is odd. I really could not taste anything. Whatever. I'm about to head out to the crime scene. Please wait, Detective Bad. Can you give us any new information? Can you not taste salt? I think I can. We've identified the victim. As you said, Isaac Dover was a sculptor who worked in France. Seems he went by the name Pierre Hoquet. Isaac Dover was Pierre? Pierre? How could that be? Monseigneur Pierre. So Pierre wasn't actually French, huh? What? Which is likely why he never showed himself in public while he worked under that name. The Zodiac sculptures. They were his masterpiece, it seems. Although, they will remain forever unfinished. Unfinished? Even though they were his masterpieces? Seems he worked on them, by season. Once he finished, the remaining winter constellations, his work would be done. Huh. The winter constellations are Taurus and Gemini, right? Oh, okay. I'm getting what the fucking neck. So she was doing the next part, like why they look the fucking same. Because like he hadn't actually got to him. I think that's like the meme we're going with. So those ice sculptures were his final pieces. It is heartbreaking that they melted. I cannot apologize enough. Oh, no, I wasn't blaming you or anything. Also, Dover was infamous for being greedy. He would charge hundreds of thousands just to make a single sculpture. Seems like he always had money troubles. The murder might be related to that, but it's still under investigation. So he had money problems even though he was a famous artist. Do you know why he entered a dessert contest? Not yet. He kept his secret even from his family. I see. Strange. Strange. Curious, even. It's time. I'm bringing in the replacement guard. I can't hang around here any longer than I have. Yes, I understand. Let's meet again later. That detective is a kind soul. Indeed. He never strays from his own beliefs. He truly has a strong will. But he's pretty scary when you first meet him. I see. Could you tell me everything that happened yesterday? Of course, allow me to give you a report of our investigation. So this is what happened. I'm sorry for the trouble Kate has caused you. Kate can cause me all kinds of trouble. I'm truly very sorry. You have no need to worry, so long as you have told the truth, Miss Hall. Mr. Master, would you mind if I asked you a few questions as well? Yes, I shall divulge all that I know. Please tell us about the other 3 contestants in the final round of your contest. Let's see. Miss Delicious Desserts had a fantastic design. However, she broke the rules, so I could not recognize her as the winner. Up until the semi-finals, Mr. Gustavia's flavors and design were to my liking. Unfortunately, both the taste and appearance of his finals entry left much to be desired. And there was something strange about his dessert in the semi-finals. Something strange. Both Mr. Gustavia and Mr. Dover's dessert had the exact same taste. They had different designs, but in terms of taste, it was like eating the same thing. What did they look like? Oh, there should be a picture of them in my mansion. Please allow me to show you later. Certainly. Thank you very much. Please. And then there was Mr. Dover's sugar sculptures. Oh, they were absolutely heavenly. Did you have a chance to taste his creations? If I recall correctly, his body was discovered in the middle of judging. Usually you're not supposed to fucking eat the desserts, though. Yes, but I was not informed of this until after the judging had finished. Since he was not present in the room, I helped myself to a piece of his edible lyre. It was fantastically delicious. I was so moved I broke into song. Wait a moment, please. Did you say the lyre was delicious? Could you please give us a little more detail about that? He can't taste salt. You ate the lyre from the sculpture in Mr. Dover's room, correct? Yes, that was the one in the glass case as the Gemini sculpture. Please have a look at this picture, Mr. Master. To eat from this lyre that's missing the strings. Yes, that lyre originally had strings. However, I ate them, resulting in what you see here in this picture. Like, why wouldn't you take parts that aren't shown if you're gonna have to eat parts of it? Like, eat the, like, back of the heel. So the strings of the lyre were missing because he ate them. Actually, Delicia ate part of the same lyre that you did. However, she said it was so salty that she could not eat it. You don't say. That means there might be a problem with my sense of taste after all. A problem with your sense of taste? How so? There's a taste disorder called hypogeusia, in which you lose the ability to taste salt. That is 1,000,000,000% what he has. Perhaps I have contracted this illness. I just never realized it since I ate nothing but sweets. However, I now know it with certainty. So that's why you couldn't tell what the food they served here tasted like. No! For a pastry chef to lose his sense of taste is fatal. Even if there is treatment for taste impairment, there isn't a cure for it yet. But it's probably best that you let the police know so you can receive a medical examination. No, that won't be necessary. There's a recipe in my mention specifically for making the cure. A recipe for a drug that will cure your taste impairment? Yes. Please look for it later, when you return to the mansion. Monsignor Master, but that means revealing the... Kate, we should no longer conceal it from Mr. Gregory. Yes, sir. I understand. If that is what you wish. A recipe for a special drug, that's what they were hiding. Is that the angel thing, or whatever, that Gustavio was talking about? Well then, I must be returning to the mansion now, so I will take my leave. Yes, we'll be heading there later as well. Kate. What is it, Monsignor Master? You should not live for my sake. You should reconsider your lifestyle, so that you can live by yourself, even if I were no longer around. Please don't say things like that. I simply cannot live without you, Monsignor Master. I promise to wait for you until your return. Excuse me. Take me! Kate! Catherine. Master Jeff, Kate was crying. Why do you say something so cruel? I'm worried about her. Catherine always puts me before herself. Well, yeah, because if he goes to jail, like, what's she gonna fucking do? What do you mean? She collects Pierre Hoquet's work and makes sweets. All to make me happy. Nothing more. That is the only reason she does anything. She always puts aside her own preferences and things that she wants to do herself. I want Catherine to choose to live her own life. I want her to live her life too. I do not want her to waste her valuable life because of me. Is that so? He thinks of Miss Hall as his own daughter. And he would want his children to choose their own path in life. And a parent would do anything to protect their children. That feeling. I also know it well. Ah, yes. Well, that should do it for the questionings. We must return to the scene of the crime. It's already time to leave, I see. So will my tribulations of questioning resume? We should take measures against their interrogations from our side as well. Can you ask the police about that? I can, but I have other ways in mind as well. When the time comes. You're a dependable man. I shall be counting on you. Master Jeff will come here every day with reports of our progress. And we'll bring Kate too. Yes. Thank you very much. I shall be looking forward to it. Mr. Master, know that the police will be attempting to get you to confess. I'm sorry to ask an innocent soul like yourself to bear with these painful experiences. For the love of God, never even hint that you're involved. But please hold on for now. If you confess, I'm positive that Von Karma will use that to his advantage. And that will make helping you all the much more difficult. I understand. I should do my best. If you believe in me until the bitter end, I will definitely get you out of here. Deputy? Fun patio. Detective Bad, thank you for helping us earlier. Yes, thank you. Thanks for what? Huh. There's no need to be shy about it. Enough about that. I suppose you intend to investigate today too. Of course. We still need more information to prove Mr. Master's innocence. Do I still have chocolates or is those? Okay, those. I'm sorry, but apart from this patio, you're not allowed to investigate anywhere else. What? So you're saying we can't investigate? Not surprising. I'm guessing this is Von Karma's doing. Yeah. Von Karma's a bit on edge at the moment. He still hasn't received the autopsy report. Moreover, the only ones in this mansion are Miss Hall and the police. So don't get your hopes up. I'm speaking with the people connected to this case. Von Karma's being completely unreasonable. He's gone too far. Detective Bad, what do you intend to do? I promise I'll do anything I can to assist you. You have my thanks. I just want to talk with Hall. We won't let any of Von Karma's dirty tricks get the best of us. Detective Bad, is it alright if we investigate the fountain patio? Yeah. But we've already finished checking everything. Except for the fountain. That's fine as long as there's still something. I shall continue investigating. Fucking play piano. CNC's musical instruments were used in a piece of cake. Of course, they probably aren't made of candy. Detective Bad looks somewhat disappointed. Don't mind me, elevator. Where's this elevator go? To the second floor. Master and Hall's quarters. Apparently on their days off, Master makes candy and holds tea parties upstairs. But if it's a nice day, they probably have it in the gardens or something. That sounds nice. I'd like an invite when the case is over. Would you like to come too, Detective Bat? You're wasting your breath. I don't fraternize with attorneys. Oh, hey, babe. Miss Hall, I've come to investigate today. Ah, Monsignor Edgeworth. I apologize for my disgraceful behavior earlier. Kate? She still looks a little bit down. What Master said earlier must have been a real shock to her. I prepared the photo I took at the desserts during the semi-finals. Please take a look. Ah, Delicious cake is so cute. Monsignor Master also praised the design of Delicious work very highly. Monsignor Gustavia and Dover's works gained high praise for both taste and design, but Monsignor Master said it felt like he was eating the exact same thing twice. The design, color-wise, looks similar. Like, it looks similar as well. But it seems that their desserts had completely different tastes for the finals. Was there anything else that was different between the finals and the semifinals? It's nothing major, but there was something. It's always major. I will determine if it's major. During the contest, Monsignor Gustavia's son always came to see him, but there's no sign of him at the finals. He had his fucking kid do it. His son came to visit. Wonder if there's any significance behind that. His son was fucking doing all the work. Would you mind leaving this photo with me, depending on how old this kid is? Certainly. Anything to aid the investigation. And here's the recipe book that contains the special drug for curing taste disorders. The cover looks familiar. Wasn't this framed in Miss Master's room? Since it's also the prize for the contest, we put it on display. So the contest prize, Angel's Recipe, wasn't just a recipe for desserts? That's right. We've informed the participants, but it seems you all don't know yet. So the participants knew about the true contents of the Angel's Recipe. Oh my god, is that why like a lot of these people were fucking in it? Because they actually had this fucking disorder and wanted it cured? And that's why they couldn't like taste the difference? But she can, because she's not in it for that. She's in it just to eat fucking desserts. Oh god, we're gonna go down that route. Miss Hall, please tell me you know about the Angel's Recipe. All you know about it. Does it say he has that or no? He'll probably end up having it. He does have it. She's cute. Specialties in candy. Because his specialty is candy because he can't taste salt. 1,000,000,000%. We're going down that rabbit hole. So the Angel's Recipe contains a formula for the drug. Yes, it's a recipe book for new drugs that haven't been released to the public yet. If sold to a pharmaceutical company, I'm sure it would fetch a substantial price. And that's why she's into it, because she's in it for the drugs. Oh my god. Big brain. Big brain. Big brain. Why is something like that the prize in the contest? Monsignor Master is the only heir to the chairman of the Master Group. Master Group? That name sounds familiar. They're a pharmaceutical company who deal in a wide range of products. They've become big news recently with the release of Cold Killer X. I often use Cold Killer products. Oh my god. I've never once seen you with a cold. I would like to hear more about the Master Group. I have something to give her. Did Mr. Master not want to follow in his parents' footsteps? Monsignor Master wanted to bring joy to people with his desserts. His parents also wanted him to become a great pastry chef and supported him. When his parents died, the recipe book was left to him as his inheritance. Why to give away a memento of his parents as a prize in the contest? There's always people who are after it, something which troubled Monsignor Master. But just giving away the memento would have been disrespectful to his parents. So he decided to pass it over to someone who he acknowledged. And the members of the Master Group approved of that. Information about new drugs being passed on to outsiders. Of course they objected. That's why Delicia participated in the contest. She is insider. On the order of the Master Group, she was requested to win the championship. You knew Delicia's true identity from the start. Yes. In order for her to win, I told her Monsignor Master's tastes and preferences. Why did you help her? I helped her in order to protect Monsignor Master and the Master Group. If the drug recipes were given to another company, he'd be reprimanded by the board. I wanted to return the recipes to the company in a way that Monsignor Master would accept. It was due to Mrs. Hall's help that Delicia was able to reach the finals. Speaking of which, Mr. Dover wasn't a pastry chef either. He sure did well to make it to the finals considering he's just a sculptor. Yes, for him to be able to make such fine desserts despite being a sculptor. From the sherbet sculptures he made for the finals, it's clear to see he has a great talent, but could he really have made that by himself? That is all I know. Is there anything else I can help with? Unless he... Oh god, we're going in like... What if... they had different designs but tasted the exact same? So that means Gustavia could have been making Dover shit. It's possible, at least for that round. And then once they actually got to the sculpting round, it was like, whatever. God, there's so many different things. I feel like his kid, like... What's-his-face's kid is actually like a big deal. Whenever someone says, oh, it's probably not important, it's always fucking important. Like I said, I fucking determine what's important or not. Maybe we perhaps have some more of that tea from yesterday, please, Miss Hall. I'm sure that would help us get on with the investigation. Yeah, I'd like some of Kate's tea too. Right, understood. I'll be back in a minute. Kate is cute. Kate looks a bit better now. She's mine.